In today's video, I'm going to go through the introductory part of a computer, what a computer is, and what type of computers we have available, what are the parts of a computer, and how you can actually use a computer for the first time. So, before we go further, I urge you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell such that you'll be the first person to get to know about my videos. The first thing is, what is a computer? Have you ever asked yourself what a computer is? Because the word computer has become a very common thing in our society. So, computer is an electronic device that processes data and according to the instruction that you as an individual has given it to do. So, computer uses our commands to carry out its function that we want for it to carry out. So, in other words, computer accepts instructions or inputs, processes it, gives you output, and then you can use a computer also to save the data you have, the information that it has given you. So, what are the use of a computer? You can use a computer on your personal level. You can use like a personal computer, what we call PC. You can use for organization work, and you can also use a computer to do very many other things, to run machines and many other things. So, computer comes in various forms. You find that our smartphones are also forms of computer. It can be a laptop, it can be a desktop. So, computer has come to simplify for us work. You know what? Computer has come to simplify for us work. So, what are the parts of a computer? Have you ever asked yourself what makes a computer? Computer actually has got two parts. We have got the hardware, and then we have the software. The hardware is the physical parts or the things that you are able to see on a computer. Talk of a mouse, talk of a keyboard, talk of a speaker, talk of headsets, and many other things. That any tangible things that you can anything that you can touch on a computer is a hardware. So hardware has make us to input commands for a computer, and then we have the software. These are sets of instructions that are written in a computer for it to do what hardwares want it to do. So in other words, softwares accept the commands from what? From hardwares. So these ones include things like browsers, things like Microsoft Office applications, and many other things. So how do you now we're going to if you are a beginner, how do you start a computer? You find that for you to start a computer, you need to use what we call a power button. Depending on the kind of computer you're using, there is something on your computer just next to the keyboard. You'll find it can have an icon of power or something. You press on that button and it will open for you your computer. And the thing you're going to see is that there is a part of a computer known as the desktop or the monitor that is going to show for you what it is going to display things that how that will make you to access or use the computer. So you find that this is what we call our desktop. Okay? or what we call the monitor. And you find that in the monitor there are various things. You can find what we call folder. This is what we call a folder. What we mean by a folder, it is a virtual space where you can store files, or you can store another folder, what we call a subfolder in a computer. And then you can find something like this. This is a file. What we mean by a file, it contains a collection of data that you have stored on the computer. So like this one here, you will find that this is a file, and this is a file, and this is our data that we have on this file. So that is a file. And then you find that on this on this desktop or monitor, we have things, and one of the thing we have on this computer is called what? A taskbar. So what is a taskbar? A taskbar is actually this part on the monitor. This is what? A taskbar. And it is through the taskbar that you're going to interface with this computer. It will help you to use a computer very well. The how you have customized the taskbar depends on how the taskbar of a computer is customized, depends on the Windows you're going to use. The taskbar of maybe Windows 10 is going to be different from Windows 11, from Windows 9, or Windows 8 for those who are using old Windows. So like this one here, what we are using is Windows 11. So on Windows 11, taskbar has got what we call a start menu. The start menu, it cannot be removed from the taskbar, and it is a central hub that gives you what? A quick that gives you a quick interface or access to settings, or apps, or what we call applications or files. So how do you uh, access a start menu? You click on it, and when you click on it, it gives you, like I said, a quick access. We have Word, which is an application. We have calculator. You have Excel. You have PowerPoint. You have Microsoft Store settings, and this is File Explorer. So it gives you a quick access to these things. And then it also has got the power button. And in the power button, this is used when you want to either make the computer to sleep, or you want to shut it down, or you want to restart. Depending on what you want to use the power button on the start menu, you can click on. If you want to restart the computer, you click. If you want to shut it down, you shut it down. If you want to sleep the computer in a state whereby it only uses a low power, you also click on it. So we go to the next item on the taskbar. We have what we call the search. Search is actually a powerful feature on the on the taskbar. It allows uh, you to find files, to find applications, to find settings. Like if you want to maybe to search for Adobe, and no, not Adobe. If you want to search for a file known as MBS, if you want to search for maybe a document like introduction to what? Introduction of peace. So it brings it for you very quick. You may not need to look for this thing manually in within the computer. You just search and it will automatically make you to do what? To have a quick access to it. And sometimes how you can open search is you long press Windows key and and then you click on you press what? S, it will open for you. And then we have what we call a task view. Just like the way you can see it, a task view gives you an access to the desktop, okay, or Windows that you're using. With the task view, you can actually use multiple desktops on a single computer. You can use this one. This is desktop one. If you want to maybe use another desktop, you just click on it and it will open for you desktop two, and then you also open another one depending on how many desktops you want to use. You want to use, and it makes you to carry out multiple tasks within the same computer by accessing multiple desktops. And then the next part we are going to look is the next part we're going to look at is what we call the application area. This is our application area. Application area, just like the way the name sounds, it is where you're going to find your applications. Things like applications like Word, applications like Google Chrome, or whatever application you want to use. You can by the way remove this application, or you can do what? You can put a new application here, customize it depending on what you want. If you want to remove it, you click on it and then it will say unpin from the taskbar. When you want to remove it, you click on unpin from the taskbar and it will remove it for you. And if you want to maybe bring a new application on the taskbar, you go to it and click on it, and then it will bring. Do you want to pin it to the start, or you want to pin it somewhere, and it will bring. Once you pin it, it will bring it here. So that is the application area. So here you normally have applications that you frequently use, and or windows that are running. It will show it for you. And then the last thing is you have this part called the system tray. The system tray has got very many functions that are found in it. You can have a microphone there. It also has things to do with Wi-Fi. If you want to connect the PC to a Wi-Fi, if you want to you connect it to a Bluetooth, if you want to put on night mode, you can use it. And you can check how your battery is being used. And for this Windows 11, you can actually adjust the brightness and the volume of the what? Or the speaker, the brightness of the desktop or monitor, and then you can adjust the volume of the what? Of the speaker for the laptop, just with the what? With the this part called the system tray. And then in case once you're finished using your computer and you want to put it off, it is not good to press on the power button outside manually. One thing is that before you shut down your computer, you need to close any other running program or windows. You need to close them, or such that your computer can do what? Can shut down very swiftly, or without having any problem on the operating system. So you go on start menu, like I said, and you do what? and you right click, or you left click on it, and you do what? You can shut down by uh, choosing shutdown option. Otherwise, I thank you so much. This is where we're going to stop for today. And for those who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. And those who have already subscribed, I thank you so much. And please, let's wait for the next video that I'm going to upload, and we're going to continue with this series of knowledge on computers. Thank you.